Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video, we're talking Williams team boss, James Vowles. The posh prance is at it again. Delusional, this guy. Honestly, what a morning. We've tried to fix laptop. Obviously, my laptop needs a new screen. I've tried to work my girlfriend's today. We've been trying all morning. But yeah, we still need to do... I don't know, the audio, like I've just recorded a video and the audio is coming out dead echoey, so we need to look into it. But we've tried, but we gotta go again. So Williams not out of the woods yet, says team boss Vowles. Team principal James Vowles says Williams are not out of the woods despite recent form. Yeah, this guy, honestly, Christian Horner, the most hated team principal, James Vowles has taken over. He is deluded, honestly. Every time this guy speaks, it's like, well, I have to posh my cappuccino across the apricot to 100 degrees and slightly to the right. Here at Williams HQ, we have a driver lineup that will strike fear into the opposition. I mean, it's absolutely laughable. Vowles, are we past the worst of it? Yes. Are we out of the woods? No. This isn't success today, it's just better than we were before. It's just better than we were before. Wow, this is a Williams team that lies 8th, and apparently it's better than before. Success is really being at the sharp end of the grid, and we're nowhere near the end of the journey. We really starting it, I'm afraid. But I would also say that everything we have gone through has built a set of foundations, meaning we won't go back there again. Wow, honestly, every time he speaks, I just have to laugh. We did not do a good enough job. I knew there were risks involved, but we are here to develop our journey in a way we are going to make baby steps anymore. We are going to make large leaps and bounds. Wow. What I'm getting from this is he talks a good game, but where's the performance? Alex Albon, Collie Dog Pinto matching Albon's pace. I mean, yeah, and we go on to the next one, dropping Logan Sargent. The treatment of Logan Sargent was a disgrace by Vowles, and he is to blame because he retained Logan when he shouldn't have been retained, and then he's got egg on his face. But we'll let him get away with it because he's posh. Vowles said that Sargent had been warned multiple times not to damage the car. Well, you saw enough of that last season, so why did you give him seat again? I have no idea. My job in all of this, as it is with every teammate, but is for me to have their back. Have their back? What? As you absolutely froth over Carlos Sainz when Logan Sargent is still your driver? Honestly, Vowles, are you taking the piss here, son? I think you are. Honestly, are you serious about this business or what? Wow. First and foremost, I think rookies get a hard time in our sport. Yes, they do, James. Wow. They're very easily judged by individuals. Indeed, James. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. And I will be the last person pushing them down. No way. Honestly, it's like someone's like advertised this on purpose. What the fuck am I reading here? I'll make a decision when you're absolutely... I have to make a decision. Once we have delivered the car to what I consider is good enough standard in F1, now you look to make sure that we have other elements in place. Logan was given an opportunity with all the updates, with the clear brief that we went into. Both drivers had the brief. But at the point where it was very abundantly clear, which was last season, but you retained him, you useless fucking sack of shit, to me, that they're going to hit our targets this year. Logan's never going to hit the targets because he wasn't good enough. You saw enough of that last season, but you retained him because you're useless. Yeah. He's promoted Collie Dog Colapinto, which was a good move. He's impressed. There's a reason why we put him in the car. It was based off tens and thousands of simulator kilometers. Yeah, it was based off a decision actually made much earlier to put him in the car, Silverstone. And his attitude when you speak to him in the car and he's talking like you and I are talking now. Yeah, it was a good move to put Collie Dog Pinto. He's been matching Albon. And here we go with the Carlos Sainz, Alex Albon, the best lineup on the grid. What? Better than Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc? Better than Max and Sergio Perez? We've got the best driver lineup on the grid. No world champions, couple of race wins and a couple of podiums. It's going to strike fear into people, this. How does Vowles justify the statement that we have the best driver lineup on the grid relating to Sainz and Albon? I will put that into context. What we need here. I need drivers, 2 of them, who will be strong and decisive within the team in order to find performance, not within themselves, not fighting each other, but actually moving the team forward as a whole. That means no politics. It means what you do in the car is what you do in the car, but you work together as one unit. And I think you'll find that same lack of politics doesn't exist in a lot of other teams. So yeah, so the best lineup, often individuals will go straight to performance or number of championships, but I think it's a lot wider than that when you are in a team that needs internal leadership without fighting. And then he goes on about Dalton. Oh, they're really supportive. McLaren's progress is inspirational, is another claim. I genuinely think he's had a bang on the head, Vowles. Honestly, we give our drivers a great opportunity, equal opportunity. I gave Logan the chance. Honestly, you hung him out to dry for Carlos Sainz. When he was your driver, you was literally talking. Logan wasn't good enough. We all knew that. But it took you, mid-season, to acknowledge that. Rewarding failure, James Vowles. A team principal who will definitely be sacked before long. No doubting in my mind. Williams want to go back to the top? Absolutely, as does every other team. James Vowles will not take Williams back to the top. It is simple as that. He is posh. He speaks words that we don't know belong in a dictionary. But yeah, performance, results, on track. You currently lie 8th in the Constructors. And here you are talking it Billy Big Bollocks. Here at Williams HQ, we've got a driver lineup that would strike fear, and I have to caress my pizza. Definitely a pineapple on pizza man, it's James Vowles. Apricot in the cappuccino, and no doubt he has banana and cream. I don't know. Posh, useless. He's deluded. Absolutely deluded. How can this guy be my most hated team principal ahead of Horner? Horner is a bellend. Horner is a sex offender. Horner has split Red Bull up. The whole team is literally evaporating because of his predator needs. I mean, it's hilarious. But James Vowles is more hated now than Horner. Vowles is deluded. He's deluded. Comment down below your thoughts. Some of them comments are comical. Wow. And yes, I need to get this laptop screen fixed. Hopefully, my missus has got a decent computer here. Yeah, but it just will not. We got OBS on. We downloaded all the images, but the audio is just not right. I'd be lost. I'd be lost without the goth. So yeah, shout out to the goth. Shout out to the goth. Goth. Goodbye.